12 at 6.
The effects of the devastating earthquake and tsunami in Japan have been felt around the world as people try to connect with family and friends in the country.
KSLA News 12's Brittany Pieper spoke with one Shreveport doctor who has family in Japan. Brittany?
Well, we first spoke with Dr. Ikuo Tsunoda on Friday, and at that point in time, he still had not heard from his family. Today, he was happy to tell me he has gotten a hold of them. They are okay, but he still has lots of concerns. As the ground shook and water overwhelmed the country he grew up in, Dr. Ikuo Tsunoda watched coverage of the disaster helplessly from Shreveport.
My family lives near the epicenter of the earthquake, so first I worried about whether they are alive or not.
He immediately tried to email and call his family, but he heard nothing for more than 24 hours. Finally, on Saturday, a relative in Tokyo told him his dad, brother, sister, and nephews were okay. The next day, he got to hear their voices.
My family live not along the coast, so now phone call and email connection are fixed, so I can talk to them.
While he's relieved to hear from his family, he still worries about many friends who he has not heard from.
My mentor in Japan, while I was a graduate student, I heard that his home is washed off by tsunamis. There are several public websites that I can enter in the name of my friends. Nothing comes up yet.
He also worries about the nuclear disasters that have followed the natural destruction.
I'm really worrying about the effect, not only direct effect, but that effect lasts like decades.
But despite all of the disaster, now that he's heard from his family, he can rest a little easier. Dr. Tsunoda told me he's especially thankful for technology because he remembers another large earthquake in Japan 16 years ago. And he says between the internet and the media, it has been much easier to get information this time, even though the destruction was worse. Brittany Pieper, KSLA News 12.
If you have loved ones or friends in Japan that you have yet to hear from, there's a people finder to help search for them on our website. You'll also find more video of the tsunami's aftermath. Just click on our tsunami coverage banner at the top of the homepage. It's all at KSLA.com coverage you can click on.
Several